There we go. It's working now. Okay. Now let's actually continue. Get some progress here today. Welcome.
Well, well. If it ain't my favorite group of hitchhikers.
Oh, fancy meeting you here.
Thanks again for the ride to Calm.
Ah, don't mention it. It's the least I could do for two such lovely young ladies. But I do believe I neglected to introduce myself. The name's Bill, and you can count on me for a lift anytime. Except today, that is. Afraid the old Butte's pulled up lame. Sorry about that.
No biggie. We're enjoying the fresh air. Thanks, though.
You, know someplace we can hunker down?
Hunker down, you say? Oh? I'd almost forgotten what it was like to be young and in love. Y'all just head straight that-a-way toward the swamplands. You'll find an abandoned building by the dock. I guarantee no one will bother you there. Swing by the ranch once you're done with whatever you got going on.
Fucking sicko. I think he was implying a threesome. A little messed up, but okay.
Get him! Come on!
It's a wind up. That's what it's messed up by. It's a wind up, you guys.
Do it.
There we go. Mixing those abilities a little more often.
No holding back.
They seem to be if you just block their attack, they get pressured. Ice will stagger with effective battle log number defeated to 0. Yep. The blocking or thin sharp attack is how you block it.
Just like that, okay?
Exactly what it says. Cool. Good to know. So, figured that one out kind of just by fighting him, but you know, after I blocked 2 of his moves and he went into pressure, I was like, okay, so I need to block their attack in order to get some real damage in on these wolves.
We won't hold back. Come on. I got your number. Brace yourself. That's that. Let's finish this. Let's go.
Man. I use those abilities a bit more often, but it's all good. Getting there. I'm getting there. I haven't used any of my synergy abilities yet, so. Now, Final Fantasy 16 may have not been open world. This game is an open world. Just look at how big this map is. I feel like most of this is probably explorable too. Trying to see where this all is in relation to that. Once we explore one of the map, we'll get a good idea of how big things are. Because I want to see if, like, that entire, you know, pictured continent that we see in that bigger menu, if that's all explorable. Ooh. Yeah, so I want to use this, but not yet. We'll have to wait until we get this better. Well, all their weapons share the same level, though. No, they don't. Yes, all their weapons share the same level. Interesting. Okay. You don't have to level up each weapon individually anymore. Instead, each weapon, depending on what level your weapon level is, has different skills you can slot into.
Yeah.
Similar to the old
Looks like an old
weapons, just that you don't have to level each weapon individually anymore. It's a lot simpler. Which is nice, but it might take longer to get max level, I guess.
Then head on through the mines and keep going till
But there
we
might be a
hit
lot of
Juneau.
extra levels, I don't know.
Sure. Why not?
You'd trust these rotting hulks?
I mean, we could.
Let's not.
Then maybe we swim it.
This swamp is home to the deadly Midgard Sormer. Beware.
But even if you're slow, you can rent a chocobo. We'll see you safely past being nothing if not fast.
So just give Bill the word, and he'll pick you out. A bird!
Well, can we rent some birds?
Can we?
Fine.
don't know why you're asking me. It's not like we're a team, you know? We kind of work together to decide things. It's also not like, you know, I totally don't trust you and think that you're some sort of conception created by Genova and that I might end up trying to kill you later. Although granted, for all I know, I could actually be right in that situation and it might actually be you, but actually fake version of that. You won't know until you're looking up on the game.
Here we go.
Get him! I can do that again.
I don't want to use my magic too much, so. Cloud's a brawler, he doesn't need magic. The other ladies, on the other hand, do need their magic. It's a little bit more versatile. Less useless, you know? Nice park bench to rest at. I love how I'm the only one who takes a rest. Everyone else is forced to stand for the entire duration. Because, you know, that's fun.
Won't take long. Don't overdo it.
So it's my turn? Bring it! Come on! Bring it! Okay. Go on! Come on! Get him! You'll see. Bring it! I think we're almost done. Get them all warmed up.
I gotta figure out how her combat system works a bit more. So maybe she does just rely on using spells a lot. That's what I'm failing to understand.
We got
Keep it together.
Here goes. Get ready. Yeah. That'll do. Too much? I'd keep my distance if I were you. Go on.
Nothing to it.
Oh, that's what she does. She uses her abilities. Whereas Cloud doesn't need to use his abilities as much. They do a lot of damage, but he can do some damage with his main attacks as well. But in Aerith's case, most of the damage comes from her ability. And a lot of it too.
Deal with that.
I'm coming.
That it?
That'll do. Okay. That'll do. Come on.
Why are they attacking me? Come on.
Okay. I'm backing off a bit. Go on. You'll see. That'll do. Sorry, but I gotta.
She only ever has one familiar at a time, but using Tempest will actually launch her familiar at them while summoning a new familiar, and that familiar that gets launched does a lot of damage. And when you're doing basic attacks, the familiar actually adds an extra attack on. Or that they add the AoE attack. The familiar does the AoE damage, And then if you launch it at someone, it does a lot of single target damage. But you mainly want to focus on your other abilities, which it seems like the familiar
Pleasure to
actually
see
helps
you
with
all
all of her other
again.
abilities as well,
And
not just her
welcome to my
little main attack.
humble ranch.
Important to know.
Managed to get your truck fixed?
Indeed I did. You must have been my lucky charms. She started up right after you left. Anywho, what can I do you for? You in the market for some fine-feathered friends by any chance?
Are we ever? Need 'em to get through the swamplands.
Then you have come to the right place. Back in the day, we had Republic ferries to get us from A to B, but now they're nothing but driftwood, sadly. We got the next best thing, though, chocobos. To them, a bottomless bog's no worse than a kiddie pool. Now, ladies, you're probably wondering, what gives these birds the power to glide across swamps with ease? Would you believe that their fluffy feathers give them the buoyancy to float, while their limber legs can outrun a motorboat? Not even the dreaded Midgard Sormer, one of the fastest fiends around, can keep up with them.
Wow.
But you don't need convincing. You just need pointing to a hard-working chocobo. Nature's two-legged limousine.
So, can we rent some?
Sure can. My grandson Billy's in the stable over yonder. He'll help you out.
Please tell me we're gonna pick our own very own chocobo, or we're gonna customize our own chocobo.
Howdy.
It's all the side. Need some chocobos to cross the swamp.
Sorry, Pops, but you're out of luck.
Pops.
Got no more birds. Last one went this morning.
Could have fooled me, kid.
These are spoken for. That or they're not fit for riding. But I can see you're in a bind, so I'll bump you up the list. For a price, of course.
Which is?
10 grand each.
The thing is, we don't have that kind of money. Or any, really.
Well, there is one other option. Only cost you $1,000. Is what a scoundrel might say. But I wouldn't dream of distressing y'all further. Just so happens one of our birds ran off the other day. Wild thing, but still a fine chocobo. If you can manage to find and catch him, then he's yours. Free of charge.
You sure?
Yeah, why not? Name's Pico. The hardest-headed bird you'll ever meet. By far.
That's only one.
And he's the spitting image of Pops here. You can start by looking for his tracks. Find those, and you're sure to find the feet that made him. Now, wild chocobos can be a bit skittish around people. But if you play it cool and creep up real quiet-like, you'll wrangle them no problem.
I think we can do that. Thanks.
And one last thing. This info comes free of charge, provided you promise to stop by our shop. Speak to Chloe back there. She'll sell you whatever you need.
Kid's a born businessman.
If y'all can catch our runaway and get his butt back here, riding and rearing lessons are on me.
Timeless rod. Okay. Wow. We
Sorry
all
about
of
my
them.
brother. Oh, he's just doing his job. We understand.
I suppose, but he's been a real pain about it ever since our parents... Say, are you guys from Midgar?
Yeah, the Undercity.
Then do you happen to know Chocobo Sam?
Not very well, but yeah, I guess we do.
Where is he?
Probably the Sector 6 slums. He's a big deal in Walt.
Why do you ask?
I was thinking about reaching out. It's his fault Mom and Dad are gone, so...
Chloe, that's none of these good folks' business.
But they get help!
Don't tell anyone what she told you. Sam's one of the biggest names in the business. If he gets wind of that story, our ranch is done for.
Don't worry, your secret's safe with us. I promise.
Oh! Take these greens. You can give them to. They were always his favorite treat, you see. Maybe he'll come back once he's had a taste. Right. Should probably sell you stuff, huh? Billy will throw a fit if I don't at least try to get you to spend a few gil. No pressure, but if anything catches your eye. Also, if you have any golden plumes on you, I can exchange them for chocobo gear. So be sure to hand them over if you do. I hope Nico doesn't give you all too much trouble.
I'm not gonna give me any trouble. I'll be honest. I'm kind of a god when it comes to life and everything in the video games. Thank God for the new movement options.
Where'd you run off?
Let's try looking for some tracks.
The city left the ranch, right? So I'd assume his track would be. Oh, there's the tracks. You can see the tracks. I was fucking trying to find the golden plumes, but oh, I see the tracks. That's a long ways off, whatever that mission is. Facing the tracks. Oh, okay.
Bingo.
Just told me which general direction.
Yeah! Come on, y'all. Let's go bag us a chocobo.
Keep it down. When you're on the hunt, you don't want to startle your prey.
Pray? You know we're not here to kill him, right?
Yeah?
Oh, you get plumes by catching chocobos, okay. Oh yeah, you can see the little dew on the front of his head.
Aw, isn't he just the cutest? You know, they are kind of similar.
Totally.
What does he want now?
Do you think maybe he's still hungry?
Sorry, that's all the food we had.
But But you know where there's more? Bill's place.
Back to the ranch it is then.
Come on.
The fuck is this remix? Do the bass drop.
There's our guy. Nothing
Let's
beats
go
a little
give it
taste
to
of
ya.
home. Now does it?
Oh yeah. That's like the track I'm getting from it. It's like some hard ass shit.
Not so much as a feather out of place. Got one healthy bird here.
Enough to ride?
Sure, though I wouldn't try till he's done eating. Once he's had his fill, though, I'm sure he'll come around to the idea, if we ask him nice. Ain't that right? I'll need to prep his gear and all that, so why don't you wait outside? Hey, Cloud!
Hey there.
What a pleasant surprise. You do remember me, don't you? I knew you would. It was an absolute pleasure working with you in Midgar. Thank you again. Your invaluable intel allowed me to create so much materia. Detecting internal monologue. What the hell's this weirdo doing here? I was created by Professor Hojo, you know. Though your thoughts could be read by any cyborg. But, to answer your question, I took a page out of your book and skipped town. Now, the whole world's my laboratory. Speaking of which, I have a favor to ask, if it's not too much trouble.
You need more battle intel.
That's the Cloud I know. Always eager to get on with it. But yes, though, I'd like you to activate some Remna Wave towers first. They were originally constructed by the Republic of Junon, but were claimed by Shinra after the war. Since which time they've sat idle and untouched, just waiting for someone to put them to good use. The more towers you activate around the world, the more my processing power will grow. As will the area I can survey. I might even be able to construct a communications network independent of Shinra. How does that sound? You'd not only be helping me, but yourselves as well.
If we find him, we'll turn him on.
Wonderful. I thought you might say something like that. Let's get started then. See that tower? That's your first target. And this will activate it.
So much gear. The Chad module,
As the tower's
baby.
close by, allow me to accompany you.
Yo, I'm a Chad. My name's Chadicus. What's your name? Bradicus. I don't make any custom controllers for PS5 yet. Like
Here we are.
Final Fantasy based ones or something, you know? Cool. Keith on the left, Aerith on the right, Cloud right in the middle. Do we just inject a virus into the tower that allows it to run under his operating system? I'm sure this is going to end with him turning into like an evil mastermind, right? He was like, I have the power! Gonna go overloaded with all the, you know, neural network information.
Tower activation confirmed. Initiating preliminary scan of the grasslands. I'll ascertain the locations of fiends and natural resources. After careful consideration, I have devised a new name for this type of research. I call it World Intel. I hope you'll assist me in gathering relevant data by completing various tasks on your travels. In return, I will use the information you provide to develop new materia, quid pro quo. To summarize, I want us to become research partners. But before that, is there any... With a special pair of goggles, you can do battle in a virtual arena, regardless of your real... That's the combat simulator, or my combat simulator, as Shinra developed the stationary models first. And fret not, it will never be obsolete. I'll keep it up to date with intel from unique enemy encounters. I will also endeavor to implement all of the summons, once I finish analyzing the myths and legends surrounding them, of course. In fact, after poring over stories from the grasslands, I have finished implementing a new one. The towering colossus known as Titan. Engage him at your leisure. Do you happen to have any questions? These communications towers were built by the Republic of Junon. They scan for all manner of signals, which, in turn, reveal myriad locations of interest, such as long-forgotten ruins and rare natural phenomena. Should you happen to stumble across a tower, please activate it. I must urge you to proceed with caution, though. Feral beasts often claim these installations as their... Do you happen to have any questions? With each piece of world intel you collect, you will also provide me with the data I need to develop new materia. What I ultimately produce, however, is for you to decide. I look forward to finding out what we... Do you happen to have any... Which particular task would you like? Simply put, life springs are formed to Shinra. The volume of Mako that can be extracted from these springs is insignificant, certainly not worth the expense. But to us, they are a veritable font of knowledge. In order to tap these precious reserves, however, you will first need to find them. If you still have questions about what... While it is normal for creatures to adapt to their environment, sometimes these adaptations make them a threat. I would like you to track down and eliminate these creatures, and amass data on them in the process. If you still have questions about what... In certain remote areas, fragments of planetary wisdom have coalesced into crystalline form. Though the knowledge contained within them is vast and varied, one subject is of particular interest to me, that of summon. If you would analyze the crystals in my stead, thus extracting said knowledge from them, I can use it to enhance our materia. If you still have questions... Ah, yes. I detected some strange energy signals earlier. My current theory is that they emanate from the remnants of ancient artifacts. But until we investigate, and since we have yet to identify them, I have taken the liberty of naming these objects Proto-Relic. At any rate, I would be grateful if you could investigate said curiosity. If you still have questions...
I'm all good.
Do you happen to have any... In that case, with your activation of this, though hardly substantial, it is enough. Which of these would you like? I wish you all the best in the long journey that lies ahead of you. And remember, you're not in this alone. Should you require assistance, just ask.
Hey, Aerith. You, woman, what do you got? Prayer, wind damage up. So fire and ice on you. Oh, you got a little bit more accessibility for spells that I might want to use with you. So. Spellcaster, spell slinger. That's what she is. And that's what she shall be. I want to do this first before I do anything. Missies and Beast Talons, huh? I wonder what I have available to me in the shop. I think I have both of those.
Hey,
things.
perfect timing. Pico's all prepped. But first, here, you just give that whistle a toot and you're choke. So, who here's never been on Chocoback?
I haven't.
Why don't we take a few laps to get you comfortable then?
Welcome, folks. If you ever want to change your Chocobo's gear, feel free to use the stable just over there. We're a one-stop shop for all your Chocobo needs. You're welcome.
There we go. Yeah,
Back
finish
here
up all this stuff.
anytime.
Bulletproof vest. Cool. That was pretty good. Okay, what do you got for me?
Here's where we get our birds in shape for the races.
What races?
The gold saucers, I mean. They're a big deal in our community. Won't find a ranch around here that doesn't compete.
So you guys race too?
We've been sitting it out since Mom and Dad left, but we're gonna get back in the fight soon and kick the tar out of one particularly nasty weasel. But never you mind all that. You just focus on the basics, like making sure you don't. Why don't you try hopping on Pico? Okay.
Or did I hit the fucking thing? I didn't get the first place, did I?
That was something else. You and Pico might even have what it takes to win a race.
We can't thank you enough.
Oh, that reminds me. Then you might want to swing now that the troopers have cleared out. Though, don't run off just yet. Not sure what the trouble is, honestly.
You want to lend Chloe a...
You need to move on.
True, but moving on costs money. We had fun helping people in Sector 5, right? Same deal.
Track's yours if you need it.
There you go. I'm happy with that.
Keep riding like that and you'll clean up.
Cool. Nap some shit, help out Chloe, and then we'll head back to the home, I guess, and try and get some more money. Because we will need lots of equipment and money, so not quite really capable of doing much right now. So we don't have enough resources.
You're back.
I heard you might need some.
You did? Oh, I see. Billy
Who's
talked to you,
Hermione?
didn't he? I've been meaning to go pick flowers, but the plains are way too dangerous for that.
I'm sorry to hear that. As a flower lover myself, I sympathize.
Well, the thing is, I want to make a flower crown. Mom used to make them for us all the time. So I wanted to give it a try, but with all the monsters...
Here's an idea. Maybe we could do the picking for you?
Sure!
Cloud? Thought?
Really? You will? The flowers grow on a hill that's got a great view of Midgar. It's kinda far, but a chocobo will get you there quick. Thank you so much.
They're not fucking kidding. That is a very long ways away. Okay, well, let's go.
Look at that! Why don't you try scanning it? See what you uncover. Accessing the planet's figurative database should help us learn about the area.
Could that be a live stream?
Easy. Ooh, that was a close one. Okay, cool.
Confirmed. Data received. Life springs such as this can be discovered in every region. Their potential energy output is far too minuscule for Shinra to exploit. But to us, they're fonts of intel. I encourage you to seek out more of these life springs.
Okay, so we'll do then. I'm gonna fight some things, really. Oh, I see. You try to smell things, and then once you smell something, you then scour it. That's how that works. So, maybe you can't jump off cliffs and stuff. You could do that in FF16. So that's, I guess, one area where this game kind of has a beat, is you have a little more movements. Unlike in Final Fantasy 16, though, Chocobo doesn't seem to be as adept at fighting. Gotta hold it all the way. That's where I gotta go down there. Okay.
Alert! Alert! Dangerous being detected in your vicinity. Please. My sensors are picking up some understandable confusion. It's a pleasure to meet you, Cloud. I am your personal monster assessment instrument. But since that's a mouthful, you can call me Mai. Chadley programmed me to assist you by providing detailed analyses of the fiends you encounter. I hope I can be of service to you, and with that out of the way, I'm picking up on you to procure the biological data that we require. But don't worry, because
So basically,
my sensors indicate the presence of a unique life form. Rare Toxarat variant identified. Commencing guidance protocol.
they thought
The
that
Punch
male
Order
Chadley wouldn't be
needs
enough to get people excited, so they turned Chadley into a woman.
I'm ready. And the population has exploded. This particular variant is extremely dangerous, capable of spitting toxic fluids on its prey before attacking its man. Such actions allow them to hunt creatures as large as Elphanons. Imagine something like that. Every corner is fine, and you'll understand why they're considered such a menace.
Right.
That's okay.
Your left ear will aid us in finding a way to reduce their numbers.
Here it comes.
Analyzing biological data.
Going in.
Congratulations! You managed to complete all intel objectives.
That's gonna be a fucking shitty ass thing to have to deal with later. No doubt about it. That because that was the first one, it wasn't that bad. But like later, once we get more of those, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. I'm not gonna bother with these yet. Can you fast travel? Oh, you can fast travel. Thank you, game. Good game design. We're gonna head back this way now. Fast travel anywhere that we've been to. That's even better, actually. We're gonna start heading towards Calm. That way we can work on some of our side objectives there. He is so adorable. Dude, is there a plushie? Dude, is there a Chocobo plushie? A baby Chocobo plushie? I swear to God, if there isn't, I'm gonna be pissed. If there's a baby Chocobo plushie, I'm buying it. Hands down.
Allow me. Let's do this. Start now. You're done.
Prize is there.
You already know Donkey's gonna be making a fucking, like, they took Final Fantasy and turned it into Assassin's Creed, which, I mean, they did. Exactly what they did. These are your assassinations. You got your pickpockets, your assassinations, your eavesdrops. You do them all, and that way you can explore the world easier. So, that's the sad part, is that he'd be totally right in saying, calling this like, the assassination, I don't know, Assassin's Creedification of Final Fantasy VII.
Fiends roam this place.
Rare Mandragora variant identified.
Bring it on.
Basic guidance protocol. May hopefully that's more than a recent event. So be cool. Mandragora roots are capable of functioning as legs, allowing them to actively produce sunlight locations. Press again. Well, Chocobo seeds with sure feasting on the green seeds. I can't help but wonder what this is. Further research may prove beneficial for Chocobo raising activities. So for the
I got your number.
friends, mow those Mandragora down. I believe in you. I believe in you. Just warming up. You got it under control.
We're in monster territory.
Rare Mandragora variant identified. Commencing guidance
keep it together.
protocol.
So it's
I think that's more than a weekly plant, but don't be fooled. Mandragora roots are capable of functioning as legs, allowing them to actively pursue sunlit locations as they shift throughout the day. Chocobo's feasting with sure feasting on the bean seeds. I can't help but wonder what this is.
tagging out.
May prove beneficial for Chocobo raising activities. So for the sake of your
No,
feathered
it's
friends,
sloppy.
mow those Mandragoras down. I know you can do this. Rare Mandragora variant identified. Commencing guidance protocol. It may look
Best
like
field run.
Oh, but we can't use this weakness. That's what causes that to happen. Okay.
Sunlit locations in case you didn't know, Chocobo seems to adore feasting on the bean. I can't help but wonder what this experience is like. Further research may prove beneficial to any Chocobo raising activities. So for the sake of your feathered friends, mow those Mandragoras down. I know you.
So basically, you have to beat these things without exploiting their elemental weakness. They have to kill it quickly and stagger it quickly.
Beneficial to any chocobo raising activities.
No exception.
So for the sake of your feathered friends, mow those mandragoras down. You got this under control.
That's the trick. Is basically kill it very quickly. Because it's once you do enough damage, it'll try to nap. Yeah. I was misreading that. I thought it was when you use you pressure them, that's when it happened. But nope, I was wrong. Does Aerith have a cure? No, but she does have a cure. Oh, but you can retry it at any time, so even if you failed it the first time. We'll do one more of these, and then, unfortunately, I won't be able to play too long. Actually, long. Actually, this area here. God, the OG FF7, it's hard. Here we go. GG, no re. Maybe next time, bitch.
Cloud, by analyzing the LifeSpring data, I was able to locate an old Republic transmitter chip. This chip likely contains an exceptionally rare formula. I recommend searching for it.
Cool. Yeah. Well, not too much today. Only an hour playtime, but you know that's to be expected when I start so late. But like I said, Monday is gonna be the day when we actually like play this game. So I'm just kind of warming up my toes to the game so far. That's all I want to do. Just warm up to it, and I want to actually lay into it come Monday.
You're dead. Here we go. Get ready. You're done. No hold on. Get ready.
Go on!
Going in.
There we go. That way we can heal our party whenever we're like. It's nice actually having an off-party heal. But yeah, okay. That's all we're doing for today. I gotta use the washroom. I'm probably gonna play a game of zombies before I go to bed. So, yeah. See you guys all tomorrow with some more Final Fantasy. Maybe a little bit longer. Maybe the same length. We'll see. Depends when I feel like getting on. Bye. That's all for today.